A lot in life is described by average. A baseball player gets paid by the average amount of times he hits the ball. The time a road trip will take is calculated by the average miles per hour. Medical professionals will tell us the average lifespan of a person with average height and average weight living in an average American town. But while so much is often talked about in averages, average is far from typical in Marymount City Schools. Here it's recognized that no student is average. Here each student comes with unique interests, unique passions, and unique ways of learning. So while the world may use averages to calculate success, it's the individual accomplishments of each and every student that matters most in Marymount classrooms. That's because in a classroom focused on the average, you find students learning a single concept in a single way. But what the average classroom neglects is that one size doesn't fit all when it comes to how students learn.
Writing and Math workshop model is a framework of instruction that allows teachers to provide individualized instruction. It promotes student choice and independence, and also provides differentiated activities for the learners.
Workshop is a model based on Lucy Calkins, and she provides like this framework of the mini lesson, the individualized work, then coming back and pulling groups and talking. So it's kind of like this framework that allows each child to go at their own pace.
What Marymount City Schools understand is that trying to teach every student in the same way simply doesn't work. This is why individualized reading, writing, and math instruction through the workshop model is so important.
In traditional instruction, I would be the teacher teaching one lesson to all 20 of my students. You kind of have to teach to the middle because the students who are struggling are going to be very frustrated because they're not understanding what I'm talking about. Students that are very high might get bored and they're frustrated too because I'm teaching them something they've already learned. So in the workshop model, instead of teaching everybody the same thing, I'm able to kind of get them where they are and grow from there.
So much goes into planning workshop, and the teachers, when you go in their rooms, it just looks so seamless and so easy, but there's so much that's gone into planning that. We begin by thinking about where the students are, what skills they have, what skills they need, and again, we're not looking at the whole class, we're looking at individuals in the class and how we can best service their needs. The teachers in Marymount Schools are committed to the workshop. They have seen that the differentiated instruction is benefiting all of our students, and so they work very, very hard to create this experience for their learners.
While the workshop model and classroom differentiation bring many positives, the work involved for the teachers is oftentimes more demanding than traditional classroom instructions. So why the effort? Why spend even more time preparing and creating lessons for our students? Because we have reached the end of average. According to Todd Rose, the president and co-founder of the Center for Individual Opportunity, human beings don't line up perfectly. There is no average learner. They have strengths and weaknesses. They all do.
Workshop really happens every single day. The kids know the routines. They're able to self-regulate, and you see this consistent growth. So it's really like a mindset.
There are some activities that are great to do in a whole class and have everybody participating, but I would say on any given week, very, very comfortable saying students just learn better in small groups, and the differentiated instruction, I think, leads to the success.
You see, average is the antithesis of excellence. While the world says average is enough, Marymount City Schools aims higher. This is excellence.